Hello and welcome to your bump and roll technique video. Before we get into how to do the bump and roll, we're going to work on how to properly bridge, because that's the base part of the actual bump and roll. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay on our backs. This would be the bottom of the mount position. For the bump and roll, your opponent would have their knees on either side of your hips, and they would be sitting on your stomach or your chest. And you have to be worried about them punching you in the face. So our hands are up, and as we're doing this, what we're going to be doing is trying to bump them up off of us and then rolling over to get on top of them. So to be able to do this properly, we have to do a bridge the right way first. So what you're going to do is put your head down on the ground, you're going to lift your hips up, and you're going to push them up as high as you can as you roll up onto your head and then come on back down. You're going to pop those hips up, bridge up, and then come on back down. Now, if that's too hard for you just yet, you can use your hands to get started. You can pop them up over top of your head and work on pushing those hips up and down, up and down. But that's the first motion of the bump and roll. Once you get that bridge down, then you're going to be able to add in the roll. So you're going to bump your hips up, and then you're going to reach over. I'm going with my right hand over my left shoulder, and I'm going to roll onto my knees. Bump and roll. I'm going to do that again. So we're going to start in the bottom mount position. We're pushing our hips up into the bridge. I'm going to reach over, and I'm going to roll right onto my knees. And then on the other side, my left hand would come up over my right shoulder, and I'm pushing, I'm bumping up, coming up and over onto my knees. Now I'm going to show you with instructor Amy what this technique looks like when somebody is in that mount position and how you're going to do this. So I'm going to lay down and flat on my back. Instructor Amy's going to get in the mount position. One knee on either side of my hips. Her weight is on my stomach. And from here she can rain down punches. My defense for that is that bridge technique, the bump motion. Now she needs to use her hands to balance, or she's going to hit her face. So that's the first motion. You got to be able to lift those hips up and bump the person so that their hands go on the floor. From there, we're going to add in that roll. So we're going to bump, and remember how we reached over with that hand? I'm actually going to push my opponent to help them move in that direction, and I'm going to follow them over. So I'm going to bump and roll over right under my knees. Now I'm on top to be able to throw those punches. Let me show you again. Coming back down into the mount. Instructor Amy's on top. I got to worry about those punches. I'm going to bump, I'm going to roll, and now I'm on top. And now remember what that same technique looked like. Thank you, Instructor Amy. Where I came up into that bridge, and then I rolled over right to that top position where I'm able to rain down punches. There's your bump and roll, everybody. That's from the bottom mount position. You're going to guard your face so they can't punch you, but then you bump those hips up. They use their arms. Then you roll them over and take control.